Now it's time to see who'll come out on top as qualifying gets underway.
The Shanghai International Circuit is notoriously tough on tyres, so expect to see that factor into the team strategies as they deal with this busy schedule.
Someone else is in a barrier. Oh my gosh. Who now? Well, we didn't get a replay, but I think that was a Lewis Hamilton mechanical fault from the damage that he had earlier. That's interesting. Looks like we won't even have to deal with him. Perfect. So Lando Norris crosses the line, 31.9. Not a great lap. Piastri goes to P2 as well. So there's a yellow flag. Who has gotten it wrong now?
Sorry, I lost the car.
Put up or shut up time. Can Ocon get himself out of the bottom 5? P16 only there for the Alpine driver. Now it comes down to Logan Sargent. Obviously it was a bit of a rough sprint race for the American driver. Can he do well here on Chinese soil? No, remains slowest of all there in P19. So now it's Valtteri Bottas versus Alexander Albon to get outside of the drop zone. Will it be enough for the Thai driver to get out for what is kind of his de facto home GP? It will be. So Bottas, Ocon, Joe, Sargent, and Hamilton all out here in Q1.
Didn't get out of the way.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah, he got impeded. So Piastri goes P1. Lando goes now P1. That should be us over within in Q2. Right, Gasly versus Ricciardo and Magnussen. Can Gasly get himself out of the bottom 5? No, only P14 here for the Frenchman. It looks like Magnussen has had a clean lap, so it's fake American versus American driver, American team driver. You guys know what I mean. Not going to be good enough for Magnussen. So Stroll, Albon, Hulkenberg, Gasly, and Magnussen all out here in Q2. Will this be a provisional pole position on a used set of softs? No. Ah, so close. Oh, well, we're still very close, and we've got a new set waiting for us. So Piastri crosses the line now, about a 10th off of Sergio Perez. 2 very solid banker laps. Now we wait to go for the Flyers at the end. Well, for whatever reason, Carlos Sainz and Oscar Piastri have decided to fight it out here, so both their qualifying laps are basically screwed. However, Lando Norris is on a double improvement. Will this at least be good enough to put us on the front row? No. Oh, pole position! By 2 thousandths, what a magical third sector for Lando Norris. We've got a pole sitter, unless Max wants to ruin it. Don't you dare. By 4 tenths.
The final preparations are now being made as we head into the race. Now I wonder, will things be going Lando Norris's way in this race?
A second place start for them today. They'll be aiming for a podium, but could they even sneak the win?
The excitement is building here in Shanghai. And it's lights out. And away we go.
Lights out and away we go. Welcome to Shanghai. So P2 and P6, obviously a pretty bad start there from Oscar Piastri, but it looks like we'll go ahead and try to survive. So the tire selections, a lot of people at the front have gone from mediums, and then from P5 on back, kind of a mixed bag of softs, mediums, and hards. So a lot of people contend with, oh, Fernando, be careful. But if we can get the lead off of Max Verstappen here at the start, that would be big for our race. We have the inside line. There you go, Lando. So hopefully we can just run away here with Max, and we'll try to find Piastri a way to get back to the front a little bit later on in this race. But thus far, off to a good start. It looks like we will have a little bit of a fun time here with Max.
Around they spin. And once it started, they were pretty powerless to do anything.
Great.
Well, you can see the lockup. They took a gamble, and it was just too late.
Oof. Fingers crossed for no mistakes. So on to a set of hard compound rubber. Unfortunately, we kind of had a bit of a reality check. We're just not quite as quick as the Red Bulls or the Ferraris, but ultimately not a bad job there from our pit crew. So out of the pit lane now, we will come out just ahead of Lance Stroll, exactly where I wanted to. Lando's got to get the pedal to the metal now, but now we can just focus on Piastri for a little bit. It's Oscar's turn now, so on to a set of his own hard compound rubber. Thankfully, I mean, a little bit slow, but honestly, I'll take that over a mistake, so I won't hopper my pit crew too much for that. So coming out of the pit lane, we're going to come out behind George Russell. However, he has undercut us by quite a little bit. So hopefully we can recharge some of this battery, get some of our fuel back, and we'll go ahead and put the pressure back on Georgie. Let's, okay. Well, a little bit of a squeeze there for Mr. Russell. However, we do have better tires. We are pushing around the outside. Go. Yeah, Sergio's going to get us here probably. Well, I mean, if we can just work with him, great. But yeah, it's a little annoying. Oh, Sergio's caught us. And we've been overtaken. Oops.
A little bit more Lyco, please.
Once again caught napping.
Yeah, confirm.
Oh, not the best friends. Oh.
Out of contact.
Final pit stop underway here for Lando Norris. So onto his own set of brand new soft compound rubber. We've made a mistake. 6 seconds. Same thing as always. Ah.
But it looks like they're carrying some kind of fault.
Well, small mechanical fault there for Daniel Ricciardo. However, we've got a pit stop here for Oscar Piastri. Surely it could not go any worse than what happened with Lando. As we have a yellow flag, it looks like both tasks might have gone off in the background there. Not bad. Oh, it's Tsunoda.
So this is what happened. Now we're down at turn 9. And there goes the steering. But that's just the risk you take. The later you leave it.
Battle for P4. We should be able to get him. And honestly, as you can see here in the background, only about 4 seconds back of this duo is Oscar Piastri. So maybe, just maybe, we can get both guys in the top 5. But either way, up ahead of Sergio Perez now for Lando Norris. Come on. Come on. Attaboy. All right. P4, P5. Let's just bring this home.
And there's the checkered flag. Max Verstappen is our winner.
Just an incredible demonstration of why they belong in Formula One.
I think there are many reasons why Verstappen belongs in Formula 1, but either way, he is your Chinese GP winner. Leclerc will come home P2. Carlos Sainz, even with that technical fault, will come home in a very solid and very respectable P3. However, with Lando Norris coming home in P4, this is the real battleground. Thankfully, Perez was not able to get there. So, I think overall, our best team result of the season, P4, as well as the winner of the sprint. A great day in the points. A great weekend, rather, in the points for Lando Norris, and P5 for Oscar Piastri. We beat one of the Red Bulls, so not too bad. Perez will come home in P6. Alonso will be P7. Russell 8th. Stroll 9th, and Hamilton already coming home in P10 after having spun out early, so a pretty good recovery drive there from Lewis. But yeah, good day for us. We move on.
That's Oscar Piastri after what was a very exciting Grand Prix.
A 5th place finish ensures they're taking away a fair few points from this one.
And no doubt, Verstappen fans will be celebrating the Dutchman's achievement.
4 superb wins to their name now this year, and it's been a pleasure watching them drive.
And that's the podium complete for the Chinese Grand Prix.
Coming up next, the teams will be taking a trip to the Sunshine State. The Hard Rock Stadium is laying down the track for a captivating race at the Miami Grand Prix.